Welcome to Golf in the Cosmos, where physics meets the fairway and the universe takes a swing at your betting mind. We are back, baby.
Let's fucking go.
Yes, I'm
back.
I'm Kevin. We have Andrew, of course.
Hey, everyone.
We got Miller.
Welcome.
And we got Kcon. So how you guys doing?
Just living life.
Yeah.
That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. I don't know if you caught last weekend, Pebble Beach, that ending, man. That was pretty epic.
So we're going to put this up on the camera. Go Bears. And an apology to Colin Morikawa. I mean, actually not an apology. We were right that he was going to miss the cut a few tournaments. But want to call out a beautiful moment with Colin Morikawa announcing the birth of his child coming soon. But honestly, a masterclass.
Hey, a victory that's well deserved.
It was pretty amazing the bogey, the near drop on 17, and then to need to birdie the 18th hole, and then to watch him do that was just, he closed it out.
No, I mean, as a guy who had Minwoo Lee after I think day 2 plus 13 or 1200 to win 700 off 50, it was a tough watch.
Oh wow, you put 50 on Minwoo.
Yeah, wow. I mean the Aussies, but. No, I want to call out, Colin Morikawa showed perseverance and, courage in honestly a very challenging moment. But, to birdie on 18 to win.
Yeah, and he even had to wait about like 25 minutes for Bridgman to finalize his hole?
Yeah.
Remember he was out in the ocean.
Down on the beach, yeah.
I've been down there, by the way.
Did you guys see the CBS guy who always does like a golf shot from a wild spot? Yeah. He did it. He almost pulled it out from the spot.
Oh, wait, he made it on the green and then...
No, it almost went in the hole.
Yeah, who was the actual player? It was
Bridgman.
Bridgman.
Yeah.
Bridgman hit out of bounds, took an extra stroke, dropped.
Yeah, but had to run all the way back like 200 yards.
He didn't get past the red on his attempt.
Yeah.
But how you can't recreate the lie Bridgman had probably. That's
no, you could
my
see
only
there was
thing.
a sweeping motion, or you could see it in the sand, obviously where he struck the ball. He was next to it.
I'll never forget Jim Nance, if you remember the night before with the wobble. Right.
Oh my gosh.
He was
I watched that
yes.
whole ending there. It was absurd.
Dude, 60 minutes of riveting television. And it was us watching, I think, who was it who fell apart a little bit?
Kevin's pick.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a tune.
He's a tune.
Yeah, he's a tune. And then also my pick, Minwoo, who bogeyed that hole. But these guys we're watching the camera zoom in on the wobble.
On the ball.
And it's like 60 minutes of, can't keep your eyes off the TV.
Yeah.
No, but we should call out though, Colin Morikawa, master of the craft, and honestly his first win with fans. Right?
Yes, that was
first
one thing
win
we
with fans.
critiqued earlier this year.
Yeah, since he won the British, right?
He won in October of 2023, but it wasn't a huge tournament. But he did win with fans.
It was in Japan, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
the Zozo. Yeah, that's right.
No, but it was a beautiful moment. That's all we can ask for in terms of like a signature event is that it feels like a major. It was at a major course. But no, that was epic, man. And go fucking Bears, okay? Let's go.
Yeah, good for Colin. Go Bears. But we got to talk about Scheffler's run on Sunday. That was he got to minus 20 and he eagled 3 of the holes. It was like a classic, the second you count him out and go, oh, that he'll be top, he'll just get 25th or something. There he is, top
putting pressure on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Right when I started watching him at the end, he was missing greens, but then he would go up and down. I was like, this guy it's not his long game that wins him these tournaments. It's his short game being so freaking good that he can miss long on these greens and find a way to go up and down.
And how do you shoot 63 with a bunch of bogeys?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Unbelievable.
He was not puring the ball to exactly where he needed it to go. He just scrambled his way to a 63.
No, it was phenomenal.
A lot of bogeys too.
It kind of proves to the point the other week it's like Scheffler versus the field, and he's getting 280.
Yeah.
It proves
on the numbers.
It proves to me though, if he is 3 or 4 off the leader on a Sunday,
yeah, you called that.
He's going to win.
Yeah. We talked about the silent killer, but this tournament he was even through for round 1. I took him $50 to win 700. Then it was like he went even worse odds because obviously Hisatune and all these guys, other guys are going low. Mm-hmm. It's like, dude, he's going to come back. He's going to low key. So at the end of the day, I think I had 70 to win 1,300.
Yeah, solid.
Hey, he put up a good fight. I'm not upset anymore about that. That's, we'll take that. But it's just so impressive.
I think they also slowed the greens down on Sunday, which made it a lot more scoreable because they didn't want the wobbling putts at the end of the day. So they slowed them down, and that opened the gate for people like Scheffler to shoot a low score.
I was also telling Andrew, I watched the 18th hole second shot multiple times, seeing like, hey, if he had an extra yard, would he have made it into the hole for the albatross rather than just the eagle? Because he got so close. All he needed was like a foot and a half. And it's like, no, if he got an extra yard, he probably would have landed in a different spot. He wouldn't have kicked out. He wouldn't have. It was the perfect shot, It was right
as good as it could be.
Yeah.
No, you saw it rolling too up the green to the right.
That close on an eagle putt.
And by the way, hold up. Let's talk about it. What's your best score on the main course, Pebble Beach?
I do not recall. We weren't using the grid at that time, or maybe I didn't use it. We were playing in the senior championship.
I shot a 90. Did you from the tips?
I've never played it, but did you experience wind on 18?
No, I played in 75-degree perfect weather.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty lucky.
I played like 65, a little cold, but we were in like normal.
Yeah, no, you're wearing the gear out there.
No, I had no wind.
No wind is.
I had wind on 7, but not the rest of the course.
Interesting.
Andrew, have you?
I've never played there, just Spyglass.
I think that proves one of our next trips then. And by the way, after watching the beauty of the Pro-Am, I am going June 25th.
Nice. So you did book it?
Sorry, you have to engage with them and then book it. But if you guys want to play, let me know.
Will do.
Wait, you're playing in it?
No, not in the Pro-Am. No, I'm playing the course and staying at the resort.
Oh, got it.
It's going to be a cool 5K for just the
hotel fees. 1 round and 2 nights.
That's one you got to save up for.
I'm doing 3 nights. But, nice. But I mean, the most beautiful place on earth, and
17-mile drive. You guys have all done that, right?
No, and the fact that Fox, 20th Century Fox, bought that for $87 million, then sold it to actually one of our friends in the group. I won't name him, but the investment group that then bought it is one of the greatest investments of all time.
That the owners of Pebble?
Yeah, so the owners, wow. Nick, my buddy from where I grew up, his grandfather and their investment group has run it since, but it's, such an asset.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Don't want to name names, but you can figure it out.
Well, but Kcon Scheffler would have gotten to minus 21.
He wouldn't have still,
he wouldn't have won it.
Did give it. He opened the door. It's like, hey, especially that wait time that he had to spend hitting his second shot, which he did brilliant after that.
Yeah.
There was still a chance.
Let me ask you this though: Did you watch him sitting on the tee for 20 minutes?
No, it was in the middle of the fairway.
No, I know, but the real thought, because I had Minwoo, was guys on the tee. I'm like, please take a driver. Please take a driver. He takes out the 3-wood and fucking knocks it.
Well, I loved when he took the 3-wood out because I was like, oh wait, he's just going for par. But have an opportunity for birdie, but just for par.
I figured he was going for get to a playoff worst case.
Yeah, it was conservative.
And you forget these guys can hit the ball so damn far.
But he hit his 3-wood like 290.
Yeah,
still
exactly.
Past the little tree.
Exactly. Yeah, I was saying, you get past the tree. By the way, they're adding a second tree again next year. I don't know if you know that. There used to be 2 trees, and then they removed them.
I was talking to Kevin about this, about Matsuyama's loss at the Waste Management.
Don't bring it up, man. We called him here. Okay?
I know. I took a little head start, or not a head start, but I got ahead a little bit in our betting with my top 5 pick. But my claim to Kevin was Matsuyama should have taken 3-wood on 18.
Yeah.
Why the hell did he hit driver when he's shanking driver left?
It's got to be something with the setup of the club that he likes, kind of.
I just think if Matsuyama hits a freaking 3-wood on 18 at Waste Management, makes a par.
Look, if we're gonna rehash it, let's rehash it. Okay, Matsuyama was our pick for the win on this pod.
But to Andrew's point, he's going in a very similar situation as Morikawa.
Did you hear though that someone made a sound?
Yeah, no,
on the tee shot.
It was a security guard.
That was on the playoff hole.
It was a security guard
on his putt. Oh gosh, it was something like in regulation. Someone
Yeah,
made
yeah.
noise.
Blimp, no,
It was
also
in
the
regulation.
Blimp, the Goodyear blimp flew by.
It flew
Really?
over
Yeah,
the
when he
green
was
with
about
the
to
shadow.
put shadow
Yeah, the
was.
shadow pushed over it too.
No.
So he had to step off. That was a hole 18 for him. That wasn't the playoff.
Yep.
But he did have to step off.
Missed the putt.
I mean, he had a long putt, so I mean, the odds
I mean,
of
it's
him
20
making
feet.
it were,
Yeah. But I gotta say that we called it, and he kind of, I think he
Anytime
fell under
He
pressure.
only hit
Ain't-
40% of fairways the whole tournament, and I remember hearing that
Yeah.
stat being like
remember,
he's like
you
the
don't
lowest.
have to hit fairways at that course.
You don't. That's why he was there. But on 18 and in regulation, because 18 he goes in the church pews and literally hits the top of the church pew on his approach shot when it was like a gap wedge or something.
Yeah.
So there's like no problem there. But I just
It was
think
tough to watch. I'd rather not talk about it. I mean, that was a few weeks ago. We're still
and then
recovering.
Goddard makes birdie on 18 in regulation and the playoff, and like that's hard to beat.
So I didn't know Goddard won the Scottish last year.
Really, the pre-open
Yeah,
tournament.
the
right?
pre-open.
The
yeah,
second
he,
British.
Yeah, he won the Scottish last year.
I mean, Goddard, by the way, has
So he's-
2 wins on the season.
2 wins on this season.
Yeah,
and
he won the
last
Sony,
year.
and then he won the Waste Management.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is
And then
the
he got the
signal.
Scottish last year too.
No, but by the way, the Scottish, while we don't get as much focus on it in America, is essentially like another British
Yeah.
Open. Yeah.
Well,
I
they
mean,
made it a
remember
PGA.
when Rory won it 2 years ago? It was like signal that he was back.
They made it a PGA Tour event, I think, about 4 years ago
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
emphasize people going either there earlier to play into the
Right,
Open.
to prep and get
Yep.
used to it. Yeah. Do you think Goddard wins a major?
I think he highly will be in contention. I can't speak to yes or no. I would say don't be
I think
surprised
he
if he
could
does.
win the PGA Championship. Where is that this year?
I would say, by the way, I think it's the U.S. Open or the PGA Champ. By the way, Goddard's a top 5 like lock at one.
I
of
think
those.
Goddard was
It's tough to pick the winner.
Goddard was top 10 at the U.S. Open last year.
Aerodynamic in Pennsylvania.
Oh, is that by Allentown?
Might be.
That's where my people are from. My family's from Reading, Pennsylvania.
2027's PGA Frisco, Texas, and then 2028 the Olympic Club, baby, like
Cool.
San Francisco. Love that
By the
one.
way, I just want to call it too. We're going to Waste Management next year. Call out the Baxter parent, my fucking boy. If you guys are down, we're in. Okay,
So down.
I'm lining it up.
Yeah, apparently we can get some wristbands.
So Kyle
go.
Nowicki, another boy, went, and we need to fucking go.
He was wearing a Cosmos hat there.
Yeah. By the way, representing
Yeah.
as he should. But
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
going.
Shout
By the way,
out to Kyle.
we're gonna book it. I know it will intervene with our halftime show, which, by the way, was the 3rd most viewed halftime show after
TP.
the. I don't know what that is, but yeah, we're gonna go next year. We have to go to the People's Open.
Yeah. No, we're going.
All right. Well, here we're done with the rehashing. I think
That's for sure.
Wait, can I add one more
Yeah,
thing?
you got
Can
it. You
we
got
speak
it.
to something that Chris doesn't fully love, but
Yes.
5 of the past 6 tour winners on PGA Tour are rocking the Spider. And
Yeah.
Paul Morikawa got
Yeah.
borrowed Kurt Kitayama's Spider putter. Who is Kurt Kitayama
Bring it
won a
up.
PGA Tour event. He's the only one to win with a blade this year. And everyone's using mallet putters. Thoughts?
Yeah, so
Anyone
yeah,
got
I'm
any-
happy to talk about it. Look, like as I tell you all in our golf group, if you guys want to switch putters and you got a mental head case, like I'm here to grab popcorn and watch. But
First off, for reference, I switched.
no, by the way, you're hold up.
I switched and I love the death of the.
And let me
mallet.
be
Like,
clear. I think you're the best putter. I think I'm a close second,
Well, you're
depending on the
forgetting
day.
Andrew. Like,
No, but
No, I'm just a stock basic putter. I don't make things. I make the 5-footers.
you can't
No,
count him out.
you
He
don't
has-
miss.
gives
No,
himself
but-
more 5-footers than us.
I,
Yeah, exactly.
I
Like,
say
he
I'm
doesn't
the
have the
best
12
guy
footers.
outside of 10 feet.
For sure.
And,
Agreed.
But look, I'll say this: like the mallet putters, I think reduce the room for error. So for an amateur golfer, if you're playing on a regular course, it's probably going to keep you more within the range.
I would say
but,
it upped my confidence level within 5 feet.
yeah,
Like about 25%.
yeah.
The
My
roll
like,
is
so to-
statistically better. You go on a launch monitor with a mallet versus a blade, and you will roll it more consistently every time.
Yeah, but I think you lose the style points. I think as well.
Oh,
Like I
100.
mean,
But
no,
style-
let me
style-
finish. Let me finish.
Feel.
When I leave
I
the
am-
round, I lost like $45. I didn't get any style points.
No, that's true. That's true. But I'll just say this: I've always been a Newport 2 Scotty camera guy. And by the way, I don't know if you see. I almost want to pull it out for the fans, and maybe I will
We
get
all
up in
know
a
what a
second.
Scotty.
But
They know what it looks like.
I have so much like faith in my putter that when the grip ran out, I re-wrapped it myself. I didn't go to a store. I'm just saying, like, I think putting is more of a mental game than a physical. I think the Spider has proven that there's some physical attributes that can reduce error. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
But I think putting's like literally geometry, like a plane, and you understanding the speed of the green and understanding how much you need to essentially throw it, like on like a multivariable calculus. Like I'm looking at it like that. Like it's a multi variable plane and the ball moving across. Mm-hmm. That's how I putt, and I don't think the club matters at all. But
no. To the point of reading greens, it doesn't help you read a green better.
Yeah.
So if you can, that's the first challenge of putting, and I think Kcon does a really good job of explaining how he picks a point. You don't really go into like how it actually creates your solution. Yeah. You just kind of like, you imagine that spot you're going to release it to and it goes towards the hole. Miller just explained it in a way that makes a lot of sense to mathematically, where you're like kind of doing some algebra and calculus.
No, but this is a physics podcast.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you get what I'm saying. It's like the plane.
You find the derivative of the angle,
and
like,
you're
the peak, like,
and you're watching like essentially like the line move across that plane, right? And the plane obviously isn't just like an X Y axis. It's like an X Y Z axis, and it's kind of got different, essentially pathways.
And the friction of the ball on the green changes day to day, and that's kind of like the one variable you try to put into account. I think Kevin here has a very different approach where it does go to the cosmos level of like, you can only read a putt so far, but then making the putt is a rock moving on Mars.
Yeah, well, it's almost even mental. He's got like the full high confidence. Like he's not going to make this. It's boom, drain. I'm like,
well, no, but
like,
but that's my point about mental. It's like if you like when I feel like we played last weekend.
Well,
there was one time.
Confidence.
No, there's one time I said I'm going to make this putt, and I fucking made it. Yeah. Like it's if you have the belief. And there's almost like this kind of like higher power of like your ability to do it, then you're going to make more than make less.
So listen. I mean, yes, it's kind of just a coincidence in a sense that for the last 5 had mallets, because 62% of the top 50 have mallets. So there's just more mallets out there.
Yeah.
So more mallets are going to win, and it doesn't mean it's better, or is it a fad?
But
or
why are all the tour pros leaning towards that?
Yeah, but it's like you could say like, why are they all using blades in 2009 and like they're winning? But it's like, well, they just all had blades. Now they don't. Now they're using cavity backs. It's just maybe, like I said, it's coincidental in my mind in a sense.
No, but I mean,
that they keep winning, but there's just more mallets out there.
There's still a valid point to it, but yes, of course.
Let's take, I think Kevin Hammond has the right approach here, but let's take like a visual reference, right? Like the mallet is like a large square or rectangle, right?
It doesn't rotate.
The rotation is more noticeable by the user when they're putting.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, if a blade if you keep it online in the stroke, or a mallet is online in the stroke, the outcome is probably the same. It's not like the face of the putter is that different.
Personally, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, the TaylorMade, they do have this face technology that actually...
oh, God, it's flat. It's not even milled. It's not milled.
They have grooves on it, and it actually hits the ball with more topspin rather than giving backspin. So, like, there is some tech in these mallets, especially the TaylorMade.
So the milled putter of Scotty Cameron, I think, is a better balanced approach on the ball, which is obviously dimpled.
Right.
Than the face of the TaylorMade is actually flat to your eye, correct?
Right.
Okay. I'll sit by that.
There's no curvature, but there is a texture. In the same way,
the
texture. Has a texture.
We almost need to get up right now. I need to pull it up.
So they use Kcon and Andrew use mallets, and me and Miller use blades. Scotty Cameron's. So that's why there's some disagreement here potentially.
It's a fair debate. I think it's a fair moment to call it out. That's what we saw on X, is that like there's a legitimate debate on this. I think for the plus 12 and over amateur, like get a mallet. Yeah, make it easier, but I don't know.
I mean, I was Newport 2, Scotty Cameron.
Yeah, I mean, you were. I mean, you signed with them for 5 years.
Right.
Which is about 17, 18 years ago. And then I randomly just made the switch. And it was more like what you guys, maybe Andrew can speak to this, but somehow during the downswing, I feel like it corrects itself and I impact the ball at a straight angle. Whereas like the Scotty, I'd kind of be pushing it to like shape it a little bit. And we're talking to blade. It doesn't matter what blade, not just the Scotty, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of instilled a little bit more confidence in me. Like I'm taking like user error. I'm taking that out of the question by
it
about
self-corrects
20%.
more,
Yes.
like you're saying.
Well,
yeah.
it can't rotate as much because the center of mass is lower and spread out across the whole back of the putter. So it's like moved back and low, similar to driver technology, which has done that, moved weight to the bottom of the club to give you higher launch.
True.
So they've like brought that into TaylorMade's putters especially, and it just lowers the error, especially for little strokes where you can easily affect a blade with your hands. It totally reduces the that rotational energy. So it gives you more confidence on short putts.
Hey, so
It definitely does. It gives me 10 times more.
we're gonna audible. We're gonna audible right
Yeah,
here.
We added something new to our back. Well, also we got the new neon light.
Yeah, hold up. Let's call out our friends in APAC who delivered this in the NASA font.
It came from overseas.
And I just want to call out tariff charge did happen. So we're not going to comment on that, but $20.
He paid a tariff for the neon light.
But I want to call out right here. This is did we get the name of this? But this is my Uncle Wilson's clubs.
So what year is that from?
1927.
Wow.
And my Uncle Wilson fought in World War II, and then also served in Vietnam. He was the head of, I almost got to pull it up, Army like mobilization or joint forces. But
Well, that's his golf club.
yeah, here, I
you're
mean,
saying.
take a look. But look at these from 1927. I mean, like a beautiful club. Grab the other one. Just fuck it.
Wow. I mean, these are some relics for sure.
Yeah, so this is Westward, Hoe, Mid Iron, Forge. I mean, these are actually like the definition of irons, right? This is iron. That's
iron on wood.
Is this
Yeah.
birchwood? Yeah, this is birchwood.
Wow.
But yeah, we have some new history in our background.
Yeah, we had some props to the background here, but no, that's really cool, man. I'm glad we were able to get our hands on that. It's actually amazing that in 100 years, like when you're looking down the line at it, like it doesn't look that different than an iron.
No, it's the same shit.
today.
It's because the physics of golf are magical, man.
Physics didn't change. Yeah.
Once they solved the basic design of a club with the head on it, it's like that hasn't changed.
Yeah, like if it works, don't change it too much. They sure didn't have mallets back then, though.
Here, Andrew, pass it back. But I think
they were chipping while putting.
Yeah,
it's an interesting thing. Like
They were stymieing people, the real stymie.
Oh yeah, you didn't have to mark.
Yeah,
then.
you had
Yeah.
to chip over a guy who was in front of
That's
you.
the craziest rule. Back in the day, you didn't have to mark your ball, so you would putt to block somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a
Shuffleboard
pool.
almost, yeah.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, pool.
No, but I just think it's interesting. Like you've
Billiards.
seen Bryson DeChambeau play with these birchwoods with iron heads, and the funny thing is that while we think the game has changed a lot and there's new technology every year, like it's pretty much still the same. And look, we're not playing persimmons today, but really the game hasn't changed that much in 100 years.
No, it's kind of cool to think 1920, and to think 100-year-old clubs that we're holding in our hands here. So that is, it's a very cosmos mind, way of thinking there.
Yeah,
So I like that. So, all right, let's move on to the Genesis. We're looking forward here now. We're back in LA. This event was not held at, it was down in San Diego last year because due to the fires, though. So it couldn't happen.
No, by the way, a complete disgrace to Los Angeles. Look, I get why it didn't happen last year, but I actually want to call out. Completely disappointed that didn't happen last year, and honestly, it's a great moment to return.
You can't do that when people's houses are burned down.
No, I get it. But Riviera was not burned down. It almost would have brought economic opportunity to the area.
The logistics wouldn't have made sense. But now we're back at Riviera, so it's good to be back. This is really in our backyard. This is.
I've been, by the way.
Yeah. So we want to.
we were going to address what happened the last time you went to the Riviera.
So what year was that?
I saw.
We wanted.
It's actually 2020.
Yes.
February 2020.
February. By the way, I went to the Academy Awards with my dad. After that, I somehow got sick for 5 days because
and
there's
you
a lot of
went to the
international
Genesis.
people.
You went to the Genesis pretty sick, right?
I went to the Genesis after a 4-day fever, which don't know what it was.
This was February, so how
February
could we know?
2020. You
We're
just
pretty
don't
sure
know.
what it was.
I'll
Yeah,
comment-
now
we
sure,
know.
we're fucking sure. what it
I'll
is.
comment to this. I was there, and he was like, "I gotta leave, man." I'm like, "Yeah, your face is absolutely white, bro. Get the heck out of here."
Oh my!
He didn't meet up with us before. He left by himself.
No, I left by myself. Yeah. And look, like I would have enjoyed that event. I was dying inside, and obviously we're not going to talk about what I had on the pod. You can look up the dates.
You had what we call the Wuhan strain.
Yeah.
the number one.
The first.
I mean,
I think he might have been one of the first.
Yeah.
I'll say this:
Patient Zero.
at the Academy Awards, which is the first week of Feb, a Korean movie won, which is called Parasite. But obviously, a lot of people came over from all over the world, and that happened.
That's when it was kind of getting around. Yeah, I mean, especially that strain.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just funny that you tried to go watch golf and you were so sick that you couldn't even watch.
I mean, you
golf.
guys know me, man. Like I could barely walk that day.
Yeah,
Thought I was
That's
gonna
how
faint.
it hit. If anyone else got it at some point, it's how it felt. It just puts you down.
But I just let's get past
let's
that.
get back to
But this
No, we
event,
just had to bring that up.
no, it's okay. No,
Our memory of the
Honestly,
Genesis.
it's hilarious you remember it because I remember I didn't drink any beer that day.
No,
You got
in.
COVID
You got out
first.
within an hour.
Yeah.
I was there.
You were the first
No,
of
actually,
us.
I made it 3 or 4 hours.
You did. You made
but-
a good amount of time. You missed the clubhouse. We got into the clubhouse.
I know. I remember I was single at the time. I was trying to get in there and look good. But so
picks. So
well, hold on.
let's
Let's
go
just
with,
talk quick. Riviera Country Club is one of the 10 best, I think, private clubs in the United States. This is going to be a beautiful event, and I think we're going to see an absolute battle this weekend. So, Kevin Hammond, start us out.
Yeah, my pick to win is Tommy Fleetwood. I've been sleeping on him a little bit, but then I couldn't help to notice him last week in Pebble. He jumped up and was top 5, I believe,
he's
last
back.
week. And so
First event, right?
It
was.
Maybe him and Rory
Yes.
had just come back, from the DP. But no, I was impressed, and I just feel like if he can play Pebble well, he was tied for 4th with Scheffler, so he got to -20. If he can play these California courses well, then Riviera should fit him well. He must be liking kind of the feel of the grass and the weather. And
Is it Poana with ryegrass?
I believe it might be back to Bermuda.
Now it'll either be bent or POA.
I think it's POA. Anything in California just seems to be ripping POA.
It's usually Bermuda, actually, typically. But.
Oh.
No, not in California.
Andrew speaks from experience.
Yeah, no, it's either bent grass, which occurs on
I think
relatively nice golf courses, or it's POA, which occurs
look it up.
in public or...
I'm sorry, not Bermuda. What's the Kikuya? That's what I meant.
Kikuya.
I meant
Kikuya.
Kikuya. That's what I was thinking in my head when I was
What
saying
about the
Bermuda.
greens? Look
Like
at the
Costa
greens.
Mesa, Kikuya.
Look at the greens.
You know?
It's Poana.
There's no way
POA. I know it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's
And
POA.
it's
I don't
Costa
know
Mesa.
the whole.
I meant
That's why I
Kikuya.
picked Jake Knapp to win the Genesis.
And by the way, close on day 3. Fell apart on day 4. But he's
fine.
right in the mix.
He's ready. He's ready to win.
All right, so I'm gonna go next. Sam fucking Burns. I think we have 2024 top 10, 2025 top 24. But by the way, finished 6th last week, and no one's talking about it. But Sam Burns is, I think, gonna turn it on. And look, I'll say this: in this show, I'm calling Sam Burns, but I'm also gonna call who you're gonna pick, and I'll let you say it
For our-
on our one and done.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
go for it. Go
Matsuyama.
for it.
We're doing one and done.
Hideki.
Yep. Hideki's just been hot, and I'm starting to learn you just stick with hot hands. I was looking at Kevin, your leaderboards, even your top 5 and top 10. It's like it's Bridgman, Hisatune. Great bets. Like you got to stick with whoever. It's like as much as I want to dive into as many statistics as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Who's hot?
We know how
It's
to.
who's
hot,
recently
yeah,
hot. It's always what it is.
Every time I go
Yeah.
deep
That's
into
how golf
statistics,
works.
I totally lose
I think
it.
Morikawa proved that because his ball striking was on last week.
It was.
But
it
to me,
turned on
he
the
hasn't
week
been
before.
then
Yeah.
who would have thought he would just keep going?
For
Everybody.
Morikawa, though, he hasn't been consistent enough recently. Yes, he got the win.
To bet on.
But
no.
then when
Yeah,
sometimes when I feel
No
like
one
someone
picked
gets a
him
win
in our league.
when someone gets a win, I feel like they kind of like they're content.
No, so let's go through
He
it.
could be hot again tomorrow, but I mean, sorry, this
Well,
weekend.
I
No,
don't
but
think
hold on. Let me go in.
back-to-back is
Hideki,
real.
Farmers, 11. Sony, 13th. Waste Management, obviously, 2. Pebble Beach, 8. Like,
He's there.
fucking
Like,
hot.
yeah,
I mean,
he's
he's
top.
making a
Playing
run.
good golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm with it.
He's
you
the
know?
reigning champion 2024 at the
I was going to say,
actual course.
course experience goes miles.
One problem is though he's missed the cut twice.
I have Hideki only missed it
When does he
in
tee off?
2023. He's won
2023.
twice. He's won twice at the tournament.
Oh, he's won twice.
I believe so. I'll double check.
But again, even if they
Gemini.
missed a cut in 2023, but they're playing good now.
Oh yeah, no, I
mean, like,
I totally value. I'm starting to value more
Recent.
what recent results
course.
are over.
That's why the beginning of the season is so hard to bet on, because you're just like, I just don't have anything.
Scotty and Rory are outliers. You can take them anytime, any week. Like that's different. But everyone else on the board is just like, when it's hot, you gotta take a fire.
Right.
Yep.
Catch a fire, right?
You catch it. Yeah.
You know that,
That's
right?
what, well, we got Parbeh with Nap, and then Scott, which I like
so,
Scott, and then Finau for top 10.
By the way, all the bets are live. Hold up. Go to golfthecosmos.com. Our Cursor cloud code integration is updating things every week.
Yeah.
We don't have an
Bets
open
tab.
claw
And
bot
we don't
yet.
charge for this crap.
no.
This is free knowledge on the PGA Bets tab at golfandthecosmos.com. It's good stuff. But to your point, if you're using last year's data, Ben Griffin keeps coming up because he won so much recently. And that guy, I watched him like hit it in the water. Like when they show him on TV, he does not have his game. You know, he does not have his game.
Any of those guys who were not top guys who played well last year are not necessarily going to be huge this year. Like it's just a one-off thing. That's why, I picked Jake Knapp because he is playing really well. It's home state. It's the right grass for him.
Also, he's in the Aeon Swing 5.
Well, that was another thing. I was like, we talked about that last week, I think, Aeon Swing 5. And like, that's just telling you whose hands are hot.
But what do you think about Jake Knapp? Like, I mean, I feel like he was top 5 day 3 this weekend.
He was. They didn't show him on the final broadcast.
And then it was just like
he was still there.
It felt like a flat air balloon.
Potentially,
Like, I
he
don't know.
knew he wasn't going to get to 21. He wasn't going to shoot 65.
No, but he was 3 off the lead, I think, on day 3.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt like I missed the killer instinct.
Tied for 8th. I mean,
he's
he
still
shot
top.
No,
minus
but he
1.
disappeared from the leaderboard if you were watching it live.
Because he
Especially-
only shot -1 on Sunday. Like
Which,
that,
by the way, like, hey, good for him.
he shot under par. I mean, on a.
No, by the way, Jake Knapp is our hometown hero. I just want to call out that, like, I thought after day 3 we'd see like him returning with a vengeance, and
he's
it just
too
felt
chilled.
flat.
He's too Californian to.
No, but to
to have
Andrew's
that.
point, listen, when someone is
no,
1 or
that's
2 off the lead, and they see people making runs, they're going for broke. Like, and I
that's
respect a
fair.
-1 because that means he was going for the Eagles.
Did he?
And they
Let me
just
ask this:
didn't pan
Did he
out.
go for the
know?
second shot on 18 for
I'm
the green?
sure. I'm sure he did. Yeah,
I have no
I'm
idea.
sure he
I
did.
don't know.
You'd
You
have
also
to
have
look
to
at
think
his
about the
scorecard.
magnitude of the situation. I mean,
Yeah.
we're talking. He's won on tour. Like he's a recent winner. So I think he won in 2024
At Mexico, right?
Yeah.
No, that was
he hasn't
Brian
won
Campbell.
in the U.S. though. Has he
2
won in the
years
US?
ago.
2 years ago, he won
Yeah.
at Mexico. Brian Campbell did last year. But these guys, they're just coming up and they're making their ground. They're like, hell yeah, I
It's
got
just
here. It's really hard to hold on to the weight of the event.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. No, but when they're that close,
Dude.
they're going for gold.
Let me call out too. He won at Vedanta, hasn't won since. I know he's been really close, and
Yeah,
we're rooting for him. But
Yeah, but what's good is that means.
but that was his way on the tour, and
what
he
was
hasn't
that?
won since.
That was 2 years ago, right?
2024.
So
So
Miller
what's good about that is that he got comfortable. He's like, I've created my career. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I get
chill
it, I
back
get
for a
it.
second.
Yeah.
2025 is like now he has to start fighting again for his card for a little bit.
to
Like,
get on that Aeon, the Aeon Swing 5 means he's playing. He's one of the best. He's
yeah,
hot.
100%,
Also,
yeah.
he eagled 18 on round 4.
So he
Oh,
did.
yeah.
So
Oh,
of course
see,
he went
that's
for it.
that's the killer.
So that's what I
you
mean.
know?
So these bogeys are him going for gold, and they just didn't happen. And he's trying to win.
I mean, he's going for gold.
I like that pick.
Like
anyone
Carlo.
in the Aon Swing 5, he's a 2A. You know, all those guys I'm a big fan of.
No, he's going for gold like the bobsled team at our buddy's wedding.
Yeah, yeah. 100%.
I guess I apologize because I was jumping and just trying to say Parbeh's picks, but he also had the same pick as you, Andrew.
Yeah, I noticed
How
that.
funny.
My bad. I didn't realize that until just now.
No, I mentioned it a second before you said that.
Okay,
but I noticed that. I see what Parbeh is doing is, he's picking value for top 10, which is Finau. He's trying to find value with who was it? Adam Scott.
Yeah, Scott.
Scott makes
Scott
sense.
legend.
He's won here before.
Yeah, exactly.
But the weather is going to not be great. Like tomorrow, it's raining in the morning.
Yeah.
It's windy in the afternoon. Friday looks fine.
Do we have an exact report right now
of weather?
Yeah, I mean, it was about the
Not on
coldest
the
it's
court.
been
There's
in
totally
SoCal
a new storm
all winter.
coming. No, there's definitely a new storm. I got like an Amber
it up.
Alert about a storm.
And Andrew, furthermore, I really like your Scheffler play, the 1+117 for top 5. It's like,
Yeah.
I think we all just need to start putting $100 on Scheffler every single week. It's just like, I think you'd actually win.
I think
Yeah.
you'd win
I
a
mean,
lot
you
of
wouldn't
money.
win that much.
But it's just enough of value to say, like
Yeah.
It keeps happening.
Yeah.
keeps
It's like,
doing it, and they're not. The
I'll
the
say
win
this:
is not worth.
it's better than losing 100.
Right.
That's fair.
So
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm pulling up Windy, the app, by the way. Great app if you don't have it. I'm seeing about 4 to 5 knots. Nothing crazy.
Also, you want to know? Okay, this is nuts. Okay,
Yeah, go for
Scheffler
it.
extended his historic top 10 streak to 18 consecutive PGA Tour events. Top 10, 18 in a row. That is a lock.
And we're talking about- we're talking-
lock it up. Throw away the key, baby.
I'm calling that, by the way. I'm calling
we're
the
talking
top 10.
coming from like 8 strokes away and like goes and shoots a 10 under.
Yeah, it still gets in the top 10 18 times in a row. I mean, I don't even think Tiger has that.
Well, let me call that out. I'm the only one calling Scheffler this week.
Oh, that's you, Miller.
Yeah, I call him top 5. Yeah.
I picked
Yeah.
Fowler top 5.
I mean,
I was double checking.
You're going
My
for
bad.
upside. I get it. And by the way, Ricky Fowler's a fucking OG. But I mean, look. By the way, I think to our point, it'd be an interesting experiment. We should do an analysis. If you bet $100 on Scheffler every week,
Well, what's
the
the
top 10,
top 5?
We should
how
almost
much
experiment-
would you win?
It's starting to pay less
Let's
now
all-
because it's happened 18 times in a row.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
It
I
used
think
to pay
that's.
well.
I wonder. It's like almost betting on the Patriots in like the 2010s,
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
win, or betting on the Yankees to win every
Or
game.
Tiger versus the field kind
Yeah,
of thing. Yeah,
exactly.
That's just unbelievable because it's so hard to get a top 10. I mean, like, if realistically, as a
unbelievable.
PGA Tour player, you tee it up every week and you may or may not, be on the leaderboard.
I mean, he's
And
the
it's like-
top. He's the number 1 player in the world. So no matter who he plays, he goes, "I can beat you."
Yeah.
It's just
He
Not
just
only is he going
turns
to
it
beat you,
on.
he's going to beat you by like 6.
Right, and
Yeah.
then over
Yeah.
4 days, you might get him because he makes a few bogeys.
Yeah.
But in reality, he's going to beat you in the long run.
Yeah. If we're talking about last week again, slightly, one thing me and Kcon wanted to bring up was the Batia no bet.
Oh yes, Kalshi.
Yeah, Kalshi you can bet on the does not win.
So I've always been.
How much did you put?
So let's preface this. So I've always been like, Kevin, I really just want to bet on some guy who's like just not going to win the damn tournament. Like
Yeah.
I just don't think it's going to happen. But I've never had the opportunity. And he goes, I've been looking at Batia not winning, and he shows me on Kalshi, and
What is it?
Batia, yeah.
I don't recall what your
Oh
odds
no.
were,
So
but after
it's
3 holes,
33,
like, he comes to me, he
66
keeps
cents?
asking me. I'm like, Kevin, at this point, if I had money on Kalshi right now, I'd be hammering that thing. Like,
Yeah, no, so
Yeah.
the thing is, the beauty of that, the way that tournament played out was after Friday, remember, there's still half of a tournament left. There's still 36 holes left, but he goes on a heater. He's up by 3.
Yeah.
He turns into a 22% favorite. And that, guess
It
what? The
paid like
no side
3
of
to
that,
4.
that pays pretty good. 500
like-
makes $600.
yeah, it paid
Wow.
like 3 to 4.
You know,
honestly.
So
Yeah.
did you put at that moment?
Yeah, at that moment I put 500, and then
I did mid round. I got 3.3 payout.
So then
for him not to win.
the third.
That's amazing.
And then on Sunday when he's not going to win, it's like, all right, you cash out.
no,
It's
so
like,
then
wait.
live.
Yeah.
The key was live on Saturday. He birdied like 8 holes, like 5 holes in
went
a row
off
or
on the
something.
front
I
nine.
remember that.
Went
No,
off
he's
So
on the
he's
front
taking
nine.
like a huge lead. So his odds went to like 44%, 45%.
that's when it jumped
and then
up.
you start hammering the no. You go, this guy is not going to close this out. No chance in hell.
And then he faded hard.
Right after we took I doubled down on no. He didn't birdie for the rest of the day for the next 12 holes.
Jeez.
No birdies, and it was like, oh my gosh.
That was on Saturday?
Yes, it was
Wow,
moving day.
what a call.
He moved early, but dude, you can watch this play out in almost every single PGA event. There's a guy that's in first. And then he fades.
Yes.
And he has the lead,
Well,
and then he fades because he just can't. You can't
he loses
sleep on the lead.
He loses the electrolytes just enough to where he's not puring every shot, missing greens just slightly, and not going up and down.
And it comes back to the killer instinct in each person. It's like we haven't seen it yet, so like we're still betting against it.
Yeah,
it's
he's not a Scheffler.
Do it, but like
he just was hot. And it fell. And then once the confidence just falls, and like I mentioned a couple podcasts ago, and like once you lose that confidence, your team loses the confidence.
Yeah. Right.
Next thing you know, everybody's like, oh, fuck.
And now you're score watching. And every time you score watch, you're going directly downhill.
But then you're getting strawberry Ventas at Starbucks and getting arrested outside the tournament,
Okay. But you're gonna go wire. So like it's either
Justin Rose has been the only wire to wire.
That's what I'm saying.
This year.
If you're gonna go wire to wire, then okay. But Tia goes wire to wire.
By the way,
I was wrong.
Who
but
fucking called Justin Rose?
No one.
This guy. This guy.
You did mention he was.
I told
do
Justin Rose going to win a
at
major
the beginning of the season.
I'm just gonna call it out.
You're high on the Aussies.
I mean, no. First of all, he's a Brit, but
I know.
I mean, the Aussies are the team of the year. And by the way, Minwoo Lee. By the way, last week. I mean, my God, if I thought Colin Morikawa was going to collapse, I thought he was going to be on the beach.
Yeah. It just sucks that the final hole is a par 5 and
an easy one.
Yeah.
No,
not an easy one. Let's not say
easy for the pros.
But I'm telling you, me and Kcon found somewhat of a hack.
We think we found. I'm like waiting for this tournament. I can't wait to bet no on the guy who's in the lead.
Yeah, because amateurs see amateurs see the leaderboard. And they bump up the percentages because they go, well, he's up by 3. Of course, he's going to win. And they don't understand golf enough to be like, there's 36 holes left. Mm-hmm. And that's going to actually not go wire to wire. Yep. It's like, if it does, fine. But the no bet, is a really solid one because they end up getting lost in the crowd. Another guy goes -7 on Sunday. Typically the guy that wins on Sunday wasn't in the lead that morning. Especially if their name's if their name's like Fowler, Batia, those guys will blow it. They just can't handle it.
I'll say this: with the changes in betting options for consumers today, the Kalshi No win when there's again not Scotty Scheffler in the lead by over 3 to 5 strokes. It's a great take.
May I comment further on the Kalshi thing, which is awesome? So at a certain point, it was like obvious, like Batia or. How do you pronounce it?
Batia.
Akshay.
He wasn't going to win. So basically, it was like, keep the bet all the way till the end of the tournament. You only make like $7 more, or you just cash out. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, that's the beauty of
cash out.
Trade your shares.
And then you go to the next person, you go, this guy's not going to win.
No, this is great intelligence for bettors.
So this, obviously, we only did this on Saturday, and we only had Sunday. So I'm thinking, I'm really going to run this on tomorrow.
Yeah, but do you think will someone really get up to 22%? That was the beauty after Friday because he was up 3.
No, but you can catch them.
He got up to 22.
You could catch them. You could get them at like a certain point where you make. I mean, if you put $100 down, you can make 120 off of it.
Yeah,
you call it a day.
Still not bad.
You cash out that, and then you just wait and you do it one more. You do it like if I'm
right. You keep changing positions.
This is my play this week. I'm going to try to do it 4 times, and I'm going to try to like.
Yep. So you're going to run staged bets off the winners.
Well, what I do like about someone's on a birdie run, cash out on any of your bets.
Yeah,
so like,
I think
if you bet on like Hideki to win, and then all of a sudden he's like looking really good, you can cash that out. Be like,
no, it's like trading a stock.
But if he doesn't, I'm not going to win more. Like,
so the secret is like you see like Siwoo Kim went birdie eagle. And now he has a 19% chance of winning. You take no on that.
Yeah.
Boom. Hammer the no. Then he starts bogeying. He starts dropping down. And then you sell that share because no now is.
No, I get it.
Pays out.
It's like when
now you take no, and then you sell that out and you make, let's say you put
because you're selling it to people who are saying yes.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's like when I live bet when like the Lakers are down 10 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
It's like
but you don't have 50 teams playing
now. But I guess the point is that
the golf.
This allows for liquidity in the market for you to trade out with the traditional sports book, you're locked in, or you get some shitty trade out.
But basketball's one-on-one.
Yeah,
this is
you kind of set.
No, I get
this
it.
is
I get
20,
it. I get it.
30, 40
I get the
guys.
difference.
I think
I get the
basketball,
difference.
once you win a bet, you kind of are just done with that whole game.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
Like it's over.
Yeah.
Like it's like I'm glad I got out. Like in case anything happens. I think with the golf aspect, there are so many guys vying for contention.
Yeah.
You could also put money on maybe this guy might win, and then all of a sudden he jumps from
It's like 1
Saturday
cent
morning,
to 7
all of a sudden
cents,
he's
right? Yeah.
in the lead. It's like boom,
Percent.
cash her out, call it a day. You're not going to win exactly what you would win, but you're going to take.
So I did
take
that
money,
well.
you're going to
I get it.
reinvest it somewhere
And
along the
that's
line.
what I did
It's
with
literally like
Kcon.
trading equities.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And
Hisatune,
options.
I got rid of. Remember the 100 I put down on Hisatune?
Oh yeah.
So then I got out to get my investment back.
Oh.
So I got my 100 back because he started all of a sudden taking the lead. And I was like, I don't know if he's going to act. I did think he was going to win, but then I was like, you know what? Just take out your original 100.
Wait.
So then it was all just profit, and then that lost. Right. But I got the 100 back and used it on other stuff.
So that was just like Feg token for you.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it was
At a much lower rate.
Yeah, I don't know if this is full on crypto
I'm
here.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But you can take it both ways too. If you take a 1%er early, like tonight,
yeah.
and then he all of a sudden has the lead tomorrow morning,
you could probably get out
it's
of that
like,
bet
dude,
with
offload that.
$20.
He's probably not going to go wire to wire.
I almost
So you
think
could
we
look at
should-
it both ways on both sides.
Yeah.
But you're riding the fluctuations only because we know golf that no one
Yeah.
really goes wire to wire.
Remember, this plan could go south real quickly too.
If someone goes
it's
wire to wire this
it's
week,
like,
I'm an idiot.
exactly.
You know,
So,
I'm sorry.
it's not foolproof. Nothing ever is, but
Right.
I think I really liked what you were saying at the golf course when we were playing, and you convinced me after 3 holes. I'm like, dude, you got like you're pissing me off. Just place it. Like,
Well, I was like, should I
So,
do it? He's like, dude, you sold me on it. I'm like, all right. I'm like, do you think Akshay's going to win? I'm like, he literally has like a 30% chance on Kalshi right now. I'm like, that's like a 1 in 3 chance. I'm like, I think he has like a 1 in 10
no,
chance.
I think
Like,
it was probably in my mind. Like we had talked about, he doesn't have. I don't know what you call it, like discipline or like it's just like
dude,
the
there's
big,
certain players,
the
like even
big
like
game,
to Miller's point, Knapp, if Knapp has the lead, it's like, you may want to take no. It's like he didn't pull it off last week. Like
No, yeah.
a lot of these guys can't do it in round 4.
But those
Dude,
are
the
those are
closers,
the betting
man, by the way,
opportunities we're about to take. Those are the ones we're looking for.
Yeah,
No, but I
the
agree
guy
that-
who's up by 3 strokes.
Every one
he's
of
gonna
us
blow
all
it.
have a different interpretation to each golfer. So like we're all like, even you personally, like you don't
Yeah.
like this guy, you can say I don't think he's going to win.
Fair.
I
Yeah.
love the fact that you're able to do that because I always
Yes.
was like,
Yes.
I want to bet against this guy, but I don't know how to bet on 20 guys to make some cash against this guy. Like
I think
now you're able to just go.
But
against
remember,
him.
you typically doesn't pay very well unless they're like really winning up
Yes,
by
yes,
3.
of
like
course.
that
they
was
have to
why
be up by 3 or 4.
you gotta catch
Tia
the-
worked so well.
You got to catch the right bet.
And then he went up by like 5 momentarily,
Yeah,
and it
and
was
that-
about catching it live.
Strike.
So you
Yeah.
gotta get rid
But
of
also
your
at the same
position,
time, by the way,
you
if
know.
you're betting on that, if a guy's up 5 strokes on day 3, it's fucking risky as hell.
Only if it's Scheffler, dude. A lot of guys will not.
Oh, I know.
There's too many
by the way,
holes left.
I think
A lot
we,
of those
we,
guys-
we got lucky.
If I'm up by 5 strokes on him and we have 26 holes left, like bet no, like on
I
me,
got
like,
it. I
he
mean,
will smoke me. Like,
most
Andrew's
guys
like,
like bet no
Andrew's
on
gonna
he
that.
has
get-
over 18 holes.
Andrew's going to go
I'm fucked.
-1 over those 22 remaining, and you're going to go like plus 17.
I mean,
Yes,
you're right.
yes.
Like,
and even
that's-
though after that snapshot moment, I'm up 5. Like
That's how
that was
Scotty-
like the OG match #1 on YouTube. Check it out, OG match.
OG match, check it out.
Golf in the Cosmos YouTube channel. We had that's going to keep going. By the way, that was a good one. I had the lead during that match.
Really?
I had
No
the
way.
lead. Yeah, you got to watch it. Yeah. It's a great YouTube video.
I just saw you guys hit into someone. That's all I saw.
you saw the
That
clip.
was a whole clip, yeah.
Yeah. Andrew did hit into someone. That one went
just think-
viral.
190
Yeah,
yard
with a
9
9-iron.
iron. What the hell
Jeez.
was that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
When you catch a flyer out of the rough.
Yeah.
No, but I get your
Downwind.
point. Like if you see a discrepancy in the market, and to your point, like when I was tied
Just
with
the
you
nature of
on
golf, man.
17
The nature
or
of golf.
16.
Oh yeah, like 15, 16.
Yeah. It's like take Andrew to put the house on it. But
Yeah.
but again, 1 out of 100 rounds, I closed out and win. So
Yes.
you might
Right.
get taken.
Yeah, you might get
that-
cleaned out once in a while.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of golf, though. It takes so long that like there's enough time. It's not just holes. It's like there's actually hours
Yeah.
from the time Akshay has to continue playing this well.
He has to go to
until
sleep.
the end.
Probably
He has to
recently
sleep.
married, right? I mean, like, you
He has
know.
to talk to his family
Yeah.
about having the lead, being up
Yeah.
by this
And you-
home.
and you-
Wonder
why-
which hotel he was in.
Dude, just
you know.
being in the final group on Sunday. I'm sorry, but
Most of the
Scotty,
guys,
shit
if they're
your
not
pants.
Scotty,
Easy.
it's like most
Yeah.
of the time they're
shitting their pants.
not finishing. They're finishing the top 5, but they're not finishing top 2.
Who was
Yeah, a
that?
lot of those guys
Who was the
literally-
kid that was with Scotty in?
Oh,
There was like an 18-year-old kid that was in the final group.
Oh, the kid,
In the desert.
the guy from American Express.
Yeah, and I put money.
Blades Brown.
Yeah,
No
Blades
way.
Brown.
Blades was in it?
He was in the final
Yeah.
group with Scotty because he shot like a 69 or 61. I mean,
60.
a 60. Yeah, he almost shot 59.
At Pebble?
No, at
American-
Amex. At
Oh, at the
Amex.
Amex. Yeah,
PGA
okay.
West.
And so I took him on yes, and then like I'm watching all morning, and then on hole 5, one of the early holes, he pulls it into the water, and they're like, "You crossed way back here," and I was like, "Oh no."
That was, yeah.
And then the rest of the round, it was like he was just watching Scotty playing. He stopped playing. I was like, "Come on, Blades! Like, what happened, man?" He was mentally broken completely.
Oh, yeah.
In the interview, he's just like, "It was so great playing with Scotty." I'm like, "Blades, people had money on you to win this, man. Like, what happened to like you're literally in this tournament?" It's like he couldn't handle the pressure. And to a degree, that's just, that happening at a larger degree.
Yeah.
But that's happening to everyone, in small ways.
Yeah.
They're all getting the pressure
Well, I
cooker
think-
of the PGA Tour.
I think
will
most-
get
I mean,
them.
there's no pressure like it, right? It's like
I think
game on the line,
most
the weight
gen-
of a nation.
yeah, big
Most
time.
PGA Tour players will shoot a range of, if they're in the final group though and they're winning, they're going to shoot -2 to -4 tops. Scotty's a different breed. He'll shoot
Five,
-5,
six,
6.
he'll shoot
Yeah,
what he needs
7.
to shoot.
Yes, exactly.
Like he actually
Yeah.
But,
he
like-
somehow calculates.
And we're talking
what he
like
does-
you
has
had
to
your
do.
greatest round on like when you're in the lead, and it's like you put all your effort towards it, and you got like -3, which is a great round.
Yeah.
But it's like you have Rory or you have Scotty or you have Tiger in his heyday. They go and they shoot 6.
I think it's.
and they go,
'cause-
no, I'm fucking winning.
I think it's
or
because the
I'm
pin
winning this."
placements on Sunday are always harder. So they put him in spots, and Scotty's the guy who can cut it and draw it
Yeah.
right to where he needs to,
Yeah.
right at the right distance.
And if he doesn't like it, he just plays it right to the center of the
Right,
green.
where
and
these other
calls it a
guys
day.
who
Right.
might be in the lead or near the lead, they just don't have that control. So they're sitting there stuck with, man, this pin is tucked left, but I play a cut and hitting a draw there is going to be hard. So
Yeah.
but Scotty's the guy who's confident about it and can just do it. So he's going to win on Sundays when those pins are harder.
Yeah.
That's true.
But
That's a
look,
good point.
you're saying one thing about like what they shoot, but then watching Blades Brown closely, I saw how, because it's
Yeah.
like they get to this hole where there's this big lake on the left, and he's like, he has driver, because it's like, well, Scotty took driver, everyone else has driver, pulls it into the lake,
Yeah.
doesn't even cross right, crosses early,
Yeah.
has to drop, he's still 400 out, and I'm like, no, this is like something I would do, like,
Yeah.
So it's the pressure
Yeah.
just kicks in.
What do you end
know?
up with on that hole? Was it a double or a single? Because I know
Doubled.
he had
He
a layup. and then
doubled.
His technical 4-shot
He
blew
doubled.
the green. Yeah.
He doubled, yeah.
Oh, he didn't even hit the green.
So he was
It
basically
was a great shot, but it kicked. And
Oh.
it rolled
he was
out to the
mentally
back.
out of it though after that.
Yeah.
Fully mentally out of it.
Well, and there's the mental aspect of being in the lead, being in the final group, being
right.
in
So it
contention.
catches him on that that tee shot comes, there's water there, and it's like the professional shot you need to hit, and you just can't. At that moment, you don't have the
Yeah.
experience. And it's crazy to say that the day before he shot a 60. It's like, is that real? Because guess what? The day before, he had no worries. He's not playing with Scotty Scheffler. He's just going in there,
doesn't
going,
know no one's
"I'm
watching."
just
No, I
gonna
mean,
hit
no
the
one's
ball."
watching.
Now there's all these cameras, and it's like that's a skill that you probably can't teach. Like, how do you hit a ball on a hole like that?
I mean,
in front of
even-
all the cameras and the high pressure.
Even
can you rise up?
even our group, when you put a camera on us, it changes the way
shut
we
down.
think,
Yeah.
changes the way we
Our OG
swing.
match,
yeah.
you shot higher than normal on that.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, we
yeah,
both
it was-
did a
What
little
about
bit.
the first part, Ken Parbeh Par? Wasn't he playing fantastic that day? And then you put a
Yeah.
camera on him and he just goes and
He can't
doubles?
par. Yeah. He's still
No,
can't
it's
par
just-
par. He still has not parred
It's
yet.
all- It's
If you
not.
tell someone that who doesn't have a camera on them normally, and then now it's one on, it's we're all gonna
No, by the way,
we're all gonna shut down. Like
with
you know,
Right. So that's
18
just a-
Wolf
right.
with
To a
fucking
small
Gil,
degree.
Mike, and everyone. When the camera turned on, I'm looking at a birdie putt from 4 feet.
Yeah, you missed that. Yeah,
You missed it.
yeah. We have that on our channel. You can see that. Yeah.
I don't know if that one's posted yet, but no, I mean it hurt. It hurt. By the way, I dominated that hole.
I mean,
and
I
then,
missed 3-foot putts for like an Aloha, which is worth like 24. It's like,
yeah.
damn, that was for the win.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to 18. I'm definitely not on that team who's going to win, but
Yeah.
No, but the camera does add extra pressure. And by the way, I think it's good for everyone to know, like when the camera is rolling, even if it's just an iPhone on a gimbal, I mean, more misses than me.
you just know it goes down in history, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, all right, let's go to top 5. So I have Bridgman. I really, that's an unknown name, and it pays well too. So keep an eye out for Bridgman. I mean, I like what I saw from him at Pebble. I know he's one of those guys that probably didn't pull it off on Sunday enough, but I just think that you got to stick with those hot hands to kind of, and there is an element in our game here, right? There's so many events, and it's like, who's going to be the top money leader? We should almost put something up, a prize for the top money leader, because it's like,
I think I'm
strategy?
leading still. I think I'm leading.
Yeah,
Andrew might be close.
Bridgman is he's got top 20 every single PGA tournament.
There you go.
So let's keep going around. So you did your top 5. Do you want to do top 10 too, and then we'll rip around the block?
Let's do top 5s. Let's go around for top 5s.
All right, Andrew.
I picked Fowler. I think he played decently last week. I remember seeing him on TV, and
He's number 2 in the middle of round 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think he has a chance, and that's all you need for a top 5 is someone who's hot and kind of ready to get another chance at it. So not much theory behind it other than, I think he's ready, and it's only a field of 70-ish.
It's another signature.
People,
right?
so it's like, I don't think there's that much competition, because in Koepka's words, it's like, half the field's going to suck that week. The other half of that is just not going to beat you, and
including Koepka.
Is Koepka in it though?
No,
he's not.
But that, I remember him quoting that from like 2022 PGA era when he was just crushing it. So I believe that for all of these guys, and I think Fowler has a chance to be top 5 pretty.
Well, he did great at the Pebble Beach, at least for first 3 days, right?
Yeah, no, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was flawless until the second half of day 3 when the wind started to pick up.
Well, it's good to see him back.
Well, I'm gonna take Scotty Scheffler because it's a house bet. Plus 117 for top 5.
Trying to get some money back.
Just trying to gain some money back. Nothing crazy, but I'll pass to you. We've talked enough about him.
I was doing Fleetwood just because he's hot. I mean, come from last week's result, and then he's just Tommy Fleetwood.
Yeah, I mean Tommy Fleetwood.
I'm not going to bore you with stats or anything.
No, but let's call out the magical moment that happened at the end of last season where he had
the
4 second place collapses and then the win of the 30 million game on the line. But here, take us to your top 10.
He also he's been playing great at the DP.
No, I mean, he's back.
I did top 10 Harris English. I've seen him relatively on the leaderboard recently.
No, he's been encroaching from the bottom.
He's done well at the Genesis.
Moving up.
He won last year at the Farmers.
He won. No, Lubit.
No.
You're right.
Genesis
Ludwig won, defending champion is Ludwig Oberg.
Harris English. I was just looking for people I like on the leaderboard for the past few rounds, and so that's
no chance.
Let's hear it. Hey, play it out.
He's
what do you
only
got?
plus 320.
Who are you talking about?
Isn't
Harris
that crazy?
English.
Yeah.
To top 10.
I picked him earlier this year, and
you already picked him at the one and done?
No, not in the. Maybe I did, but I picked him for like top something, and I think I did pick him to win one tournament. I just think
doesn't have it right now.
He is not, compared to the other golfers, I don't think he's good enough.
Also, last year, the same time was when he was getting hot, right? Like he had a win, right?
Yeah, like he was playing well last year.
Right, well, he got 24th.
The odds aren't there for
24th, 28th, and 22nd the past 3 tournaments.
Yeah, so he's not going to top 10.
Not top 10.
No, the odds don't say that yet, but I'm saying that he's still playing.
He should be plus
he should
plus
pay
500.
better is what he's saying.
Pay better. Yeah. But he's also.
I mean, you're the guy picking Tony Finau, so you want to talk us through like the Air Force Ones.
That's Parbeh.
Oh, sorry, never mind.
Yeah, I would never pick Tony Finau.
I think I have
he hasn't shown anything. He's like Colin Morikawa a few weeks ago.
That's who I picked. Colin Morikawa top 10.
I like that.
Okay, I like it. I mean, look, like coming off a win.
Okay, but speaking of, I feel similar about Ludwig Oberg because dude, that guy has like long COVID or something. Like, he was
we're not supposed
sick.
to mention that.
No, but he was sick in like 2-3 events, and then he's like, something's wrong with him, like physically. I'm just saying.
What about this?
Really, you can look back. He's been sick. In like multiple events, he drops out. He has like
Kev,
something.
I'm complete agreement with you.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on, but
yeah.
I was also looking up what the hell happened to Will Zalatoris. Same thing.
Well, hold up, he has
Back
a back
surgery.
issue.
I know
Back
he did.
issue.
I know he did, but like, has he been playing or what?
So let's take the facts.
go
His
back
surgery
to-
didn't go too well. I'll just tell you that.
Let's go back to Ludwig.
Ludwig Oberg dropped out of the Amex due to sickness.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all we have.
No.
Yeah.
Before that, he also missed an event before that due to sickness. So it's like there's something long going on. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm just saying I feel similar to how you feel about English, about him. My top 10.
I'll prove you wrong.
Let's go.
Okay, so my top 10. What's great?
Hey, hold up. Let's. Do you want to bet? Let's get a bet here.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
definitely
hold
down
up.
with that.
$50
On what? There's
No, to make top 10.
For who? Oberg?
For
Or
English.
English.
So here, 20 to win 60. You want to take it? Like, come on, it's nothing.
Oh yeah, if you really don't.
Yeah, if
believe
you
in
really
him,
don't think, fucking take him. It's
I
like
would
how
take that.
Yeah, I'll take that.
shake hands.
Virtual pound it.
Move your hands.
Virtual pound it.
No, we
Okay,
need this.
Whoa.
All right.
Okay.
20. You 20 win 60.
Yep.
Your 20
You
just
win
wins
the
20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Done.
Pay 60 if he gets top 10.
All right. I mean, look, you got to
see
back up your word. By the way,
consistency here.
I won $100 because I called Brooks Koepka on this podcast to make the cut of the
God,
Farmers.
he barely made
And by the
it,
way,
too.
he
I
fucking
went
did.
to it live and
he
watched
watched
him make it.
And he couldn't bogey.
I know,
He
but
just
by the way,
played-
he eagled like the 16 or something.
Just the North Course saved his ass. I'll tell you
as
that.
it fucking
barely
should.
by a
So
shot.
so my top 10
Yeah, let's
pays the best out of everyone except Parbeh, but Parbeh's his fee now, so like I don't really count. Also, Parbeh's not here right now.
Yeah.
But Hisatune, top 10. He's been getting it every single week, and I love that
it's a good pick.
it pays 10 to 1, and all of your other guys' picks are paying 2 to
Let
1,
me ask
3
you
to
this.
1,
What
3
did
to 1.
What did he finish at Pebble?
He was
Because he kind of fell apart.
Yeah, can I?
he was
interject?
top
You had him to win.
No. So I didn't. Kevin did.
I
But
had him to win.
Kevin texted me. He goes, "You should put money on Hisatune. He's gonna pull this one off." I'm like, he's not. After he barely top 10 at the Waste Management, which I had money on, he was second place and he tied for 10th.
Yeah, he tied for
He
8th.
collapsed.
I see he tied for
after
8th, so
seeing him
that's why
do
he's
that,
the best pick
I'm
for
not gonna
top
bet
10.
on him.
No, by the way, 8th, 10th at the Waste Management, 2nd at the Farmers, missed cut at the Sony.
He's hot.
44th at the American.
He's hot.
Thank you very much.
I think it's a great pick.
I like the. I like the.
I-
Pays
I-
10 to
check
1.
that out.
So on Kalshi, I took $100 on him top 20, and it pays 3 to 1. I think there's so much value on Hisatune. I just think people don't know his name.
No,
And
I
They
agree.
don't, by the way.
Kevin, I'm with
That's
you.
why you pay attention. That's why we pay attention
That's
for
why
you.
that's why we cover.
For you people out there. You take a top 20 Hisatune, bank it, write the check, deposit it in your account, put it in your baby's savings account, call it a day. Hisatune.
yeah,
I
you put it in
do.
your
I
401k.
would say that might be the best
You know.
bet on the board. I think after looking at
for
everything,
value,
like,
no question.
we're looking at Bridgman top 5. We're looking at Fowler top 5. We're looking at my bet on English. Like, I would rather switch
Yep.
it.
So here, I'm going to take over. I'm going.
refinance the house, take out some cash,
Yeah.
put it on Hisatune, top 20,
Reverse mortgage. it.
reverse mortgage it, put it down,
Lever up.
and then take the profits and then pay back the loan guy and then enjoy your profits and upgrade to a beach house.
And if not,
Right?
you can buy a motor home and live in it like Kevin Hammond down by the river, as he did in college with me. But
Hey.
I'm going to tell you about a real bet right now that I think is of good value for your home and your equity mortgage. Matsuyama top 10. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's just, by the way, you called him to win. I almost called him to win, but I took Sam Burns to shake it up. Matsuyama knows this course. Last year, top 13, won 2024, missed cut 2023, and then missed, I think, 2021, to your point, when we were talking offline. I think Matsuyama is in form. A top 10 is a good 3 to 1. Or 2.5 to 1, whatever the books offer you.
2.8 to 1, yeah.
But look, I'm just saying, by the way, if Kevin's telling you to go to the bank and take out a loan and
Well, to get
talk about
10X,
talk about a guy that you can't pronounce his last name, and then I'm telling you
That's why it
Hideki
pays well.
Matsuyama is the play. But look, better payout. I think mine's gonna win. I'll bet you, by the way, just $50. and we'll tie if they both make the top 10. Just 50 straight.
Yours has way better odds.
I mean, I'm offering you the bet. The book is offered.
You'd have to give me 100. I'd give you 20 at the current odds difference.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the value that I'm grabbed.
I know,
I'm speaking.
But
to.
if you're so confident, you would take it.
Oh no,
right?
I'm not going to take you straight on your odds. It's
Okay.
fine.
But
I mean,
what's the top 10 probability on Hizatune?
18
10 to 1.
18
Okay.
to 1. Or,
10,
sorry.
10 to 1.
All
1042.
right, well, look, you can think about it.
Was that an 8?
That's a 1.8. Yeah, that's a 1.8.
No, it's a 0. It's a 0.
Yes, it's yeah.
It just looks like an 8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
It's
10 to
our
1.
NASA font is.
Got it.
Yeah.
But what's cool is his top 20 pays like the same as all of your other top 10s.
That's true.
That's why
it's better value.
Because
Yeah,
I did give myself some room to let him get top 20. But again, so that's so did we do your top 10?
Kind of. I've got Morikawa.
I like that.
Guy.
I know you don't feel
I just think he's hot, and I don't
Yeah.
think he's gonna take the pedal
it's
off.
the whole coming off a win thing.
I mean, it's a good pick. I don't.
Yeah, it's a fair pick, and I think that to have the same odds as Harris English is crazy to me.
That is wild. Actually.
That
So
is,
I'm
yeah.
like,
I would actually rather
well,
take Morikawa than English.
I would too.
At this point, but
I mean, the odds for English just don't make sense to me.
Do you want to go 50 straight up? Matsuyama makes top 10 versus Morikawa. Those are even odds, pretty much. I'm actually giving you a little edge.
I'll do 20.
No, Miller's getting better odds. It's 284 versus 346. He's getting like a 100-point difference.
No.
He is.
You're overstating it.
Well, he's getting like a 60-point
70
difference.
60. I'm 60
Yeah.
basis points.
I'll do 20 to 25.
20 bucks, just 20 bucks. 20, 25. I pay you 25, you pay me 20.
Sounds good.
So you can just Venmo me right now, though. If you want. And you can pay 19 to
And
get
if
out
they
of the
both
bet.
get it, we push.
I'm
push
a
if they both
casino.
get
You
it.
can just pay 19 to get out of your bet right now and call it
All
day.
these bets are great because we can just look back at the pod, the podcast.
That's why we're doing them
and,
more.
and see.
Yeah.
It's like really written.
That's going to be
on
the only way
paper.
I make bets, anyways. I don't do any real betting. So
Yeah.
like,
Well, betting's illegal in California.
yeah,
Of course.
well,
Right.
not on Kalshi.
Yeah, Kalshi. Or,
That's true, but that's
That's why I
trading
was a little
between
hesitant
players.
because I've already got bets out there. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll take it.
okay, so let me. I'm going to start to wrap us up, guys. But we're 50 days away from Augusta, from the Masters, first major of the year. Tiger said that it's not out of it's not out of the question completely that he
better fucking
could
play.
play or not, and I've been really missing it. But Scheffler has, helped.
Here,
It's
so
been
I
something to
want to
watch for
actually
me.
we're gonna take over this segment. Kevin Connors, I'm gonna sit you down here for a little interview with
Gosh.
Jim
All
Nance.
right, here we go.
Kevin Connors, you actually graced the grounds of Augusta,
I have
2019.
Yes. I took a couple petals of grass home.
Yeah.
with
Do
me.
you want to walk us through maybe the greatest familial experience in your life other than your birth?
It's just one of the greatest spots. You don't have a cell phone, so you don't know what the scores
Yeah.
are. When the
Can you explain that a little bit more? How the hell do you not have a cell phone?
you check them into a little
Little bag.
Right?
bag, and you go to a little.
I want to
cupboard.
understand like how this
They
works.
take everyone's cell phones.
Like,
I don't know how
They
works.
put it in a little RFID bag.
But does
and
it
then
take
you got-
forever to get in because of that?
Actually, it's very streamlined. It's actually really crazy.
But here, I want you
even
to.
picking up your phone, streamlined. You
But
just
there
go in,
is.
you have a
You
ticket.
called
It's like
me.
a coat check.
You
know?
called me from there.
Yes, I called Kevin from I think hole like 14. There's a phone bank, and
So there's a phone booth,
I go, hey,
What?
I have re-entry tickets. Like, you
and the
need to get
number
your
was a
ass down
Georgia
here.
number that called my phone. And I
I
answered.
actually had to call our great friend Rob Marienthal to get
lifeguard,
Kevin's-
Newport Beach.
to get
Call it
Kevin's
out.
new cell phone number.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I had to call
You
because
changed it a few times.
of course.
Hold up. Hey, let's set it back up. You went with all the men in your family.
Yeah, all of my family. Yeah. So
And
about 10 of
tell
us.
us.
Yeah.
Just tell us about the experience.
We were there. I got there Friday. We saw Saturday, Sunday. Obviously, Sunday was early around because of the lightning storms or thunderstorms coming in. First day, you walk the course. You want to check everything out and all that stuff. Second day, you can pick. You're just like, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to check that out, and then I'm going to run to this other
But
hole.
parking at holes, right?
Yeah,
Is that-
and then I'm
yeah.
going to park up there, which is nearby a concession stand, so I can buy the $4 beers. And
Heineken and Bud Light. Do you
I
want to tell
think
us what beer
one was
options?
domestic,
Yeah.
one was domestic, and one was, obviously,
International. Yeah.
Imported.
yeah,
And is the food actually super cheap?
yeah, very cheap.
$1,
But it's not
$2
heated,
sandwiches. Yeah.
The food's not?
No,
It's cold.
chicken
It's
sandwiches
cold.
are cold.
Okay, that's
The
fine,
pimento
that's
cheese sandwich?
cold. Yeah,
It's still is it good as it
delicious.
sounds?
Yeah, no, it's it's
Doesn't
absolutely
matter.
good. I'm not knocking this at
No, but
all.
so hold up. So
It's
tell
amazing.
us.
You walk out of there with like $20. You're like, got like 4 cheeseburgers,
Yeah.
a couple beers, like like.
No, but walk us through because we haven't maybe alluded to the viewers. 2019 was the year Tiger Woods
Yes.
miraculously came back and
So
won on
where
Sunday.
were you like when Tiger makes that final
so
putt?
one thing I will say, so this is what happened. We were watching, we were going through Amen Corner, and it's hard to keep up Tiger. He goes so fast through that course. You can be like, oh, dude, we'll watch him on 9. We'll catch up on 11. He gets up to his ball, rips it. If the green's open, he already knows his club. He's played there so many times. He knows the greens.
Yeah.
He's fast. Like it was impressive. I actually was walking. I was like, dang, I'm not like keeping up with this guy. And so we went through Amen Corner, and one mistake that I did make, which I did love though, was I watched hole 16, and he almost got a hole in one.
Yeah.
He missed
Par
it
3.
by a freaking
foot and a half.
Yeah, and I think his putt was maybe 6-7 inches. But my uncle and I were like, it's so crowded over there.
Uncle
Let's just-
Brian for the pod.
We were just
Absolute
watching.
legend.
We were just
Yeah.
watching. We were standing by this tree, and we were just hanging out. And
Shout out to Uncle Brian.
yeah, and
shout
it
out,
was
yeah.
just a beautiful shot. And then by the time we got up to hole 18, it was packed. There's like around the green there are hills.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like engulfed in,
Stadium kind of course.
yeah, it's kind of
design, right?
engulfed into like these hills. So like if you didn't get a hill position or below the hill, you're kind of
Screwed.
SOL.
Yeah.
So we were able to kind of walk further back and get like a grandstand view. But
Yeah.
I wasn't right there for it, but I think I saw one of his best shots. Yes, I did see his putt in, but I wasn't there for the celebration with everyone sitting around.
Well, with
But
his 2 kids and his
But you-
mom,
it was,
I believe. Yeah.
the course is beautiful. If you have an opportunity to go to Augusta, you take it, you go.
Yeah, it's true.
It
But
is.
so at what point did you know he was going to win, or when did it kind of hit the crowd?
Is that
I
3
think-
strokes, right?
I think when was it Molinari who hit in the water?
Yeah, on 13,
You
right?
could
Yeah,
hear.
yeah.
I was not even at Amen Corner.
12.
I was further along by 14, 15, 16, and you could hear this. I was watching like I forget. It might have been Brooks putting for an eagle, and it's like, dude, you hear this eruption,
He won by 1 stroke.
and it
by
was
the way.
like
Yeah.
we didn't know what the heck happened. You hear this eruption because there's no phone, so everyone's cheering for random stuff. So like there could be scoreboard changes. People are erupting. You're like, what the heck happened over there? You know?
Gosh, it's like the truest live
Yeah,
thing you can be. It's an
There's
arena.
You
of-
realize that a
No,
lot of
it's
Hunger
celebrations were
Games.
scoreboard celebrations. Like it's like Tiger down
'cause
by
it
1, and all of a
changes.
sudden it switches over and Tiger's up by 1. It's like,
Yeah.
Oh,
dude, the crowd on that specific hole just
Yeah,
wow.
Molinari
Blows
shoots
up.
+2 that day.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'll just never forget. I was in the desert about to go to Coachella that day, and we were texting, and I was watching it, just
It was-
screaming.
yeah, it was like I,
mean-
said, regardless of who's there, I got to see Tiger win.
The moment of a
Maybe his
lifetime,
final
maybe
major,
his final
yeah.
major.
In his mock neck.
With
Yeah,
your dad
yeah.
and your brother and your uncle
Oh,
and your
with
cousins.
the whole crew. It's
What a
just
memory.
What a
Yeah.
memory. Like the best top 10 all time, man. Like
Yeah. There's a clip on our page of the greatest, one of the greatest regrets of my life, and you guys can look for that. on
it
the
is
page.
because
You
I called him. I
almost
told him
flew
to
in.
catch a damn flight.
He called me.
I
He's like,
have a
if-
ticket for you to come back in.
He's like,
Like,
you fly down, we could
For
probably.
Sunday?
Yeah. He's like, we could probably get you in. And I'm-
Saturday, Sunday, either one.
Yeah, and I was with Narb, and we had the itinerary set up to land in Atlanta, rent a car, drive 2.5 hours to Augusta. Like it was like liquid plan. Like it could have happened, and for some reason we just didn't do it. And then little did I know who was going to win that year. So, but yeah, guys, 50 days away.
Yeah, let's close it out.
You know, check out. If you haven't seen golfinthecosmos.com, definitely check it out. It has all of the merch. We got these new hats dropping, and then a little surprise for you guys. We will be in Hawaii this weekend.
Hawaii.
We'll be in the beautiful island of Oahu, making our pilgrimage for the surf
Of
golf.
course.
Yeah, we'll be doing some surfing, some golfing, some filming, some going live. You know, we'll have some YouTube videos out on that, and so yeah, just keep an eye out on the channel. If you're listening in the next couple of days, keep an eye on us. We'll be
let me call it. We'll be at the Turtle Bay Resort or the Ritz-Carlton. So meet us at the bar if you want to hang out. We'll be playing the Arnold Palmer and then the Royal Hawaiian on Saturdays. So just want to call out the courses for the boys.
Yeah. So check it out. We're super stoked for that. To take golf in the Cosmos, across the Pacific a little bit. So
doing our West Coast swing.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys enjoy Riviera, enjoy the Genesis. If you haven't seen Tiger Woods' press conference, I recommend it. It's super good. It's
Let's
nice.
Post that. By the way,
it's nice to see him being the tournament host and everything, and getting his take on everything. But yeah, bottom of our hearts, thank you all to all you listeners, all you supporters. A lot of you have been reposting lately. We love that. Shout out to our buddy Bryce out in Maui. Thanks for wearing the hat out there at Kapalua. Yeah, a lot of good stuff happening, guys, and thanks for coming along for the ride. So we'll see you next time, guys. We'll see you in Hawaii. Peace.
Yep. Thank you.
Open now, oh yeah. There you'll be finding Jaja, yeah. It's not right what they did.